You think men prefer a natural body or a BBL body?
BBL body.
For real?
Yes. People that say natural are cap because most of them want a natural girlfriend, this and that, but you be following the Insta models that have their whole body done.
Okay, this is what I think. Like, the body will attract the guy, but it's your behavior that's gonna keep it. So I don't really think the question is, do men prefer a BBL body? I don't really think that's the question. Cause like, hey man, she got a fat ass, you know, I'm gonna see what's up. You feel me? Cause her ass is fat. But after I hit once, it's if her behavior is good, it's gonna keep me around. I'm sure any of you guys can agree with it. If I hit once, it's the behavior that's gonna keep me around. So
look at how attractive and feminine French women are compared to the beasts in the UK.
Imagine 2013, you have a best friend. His best friends, you and him, have been best friends for a very long time, okay? Now, with this, you meet at the same time a woman that will become your best friend, a woman that will become your wife, a woman that will become the mother of your children. And then 10 years later, you find that your two daughters, maybe both, but as of right now, definitely one, they may not be yours. This comes from inside the Warriors organization, friends in the NBA, gossip individuals. Andrew Wiggins' wife has been having an affair with his best friend for the better part of 10 years, and neither one of his kids, but definitely one, is not his kid. It's his best friend's kid.
Quick story time about how me dating a white man has black men triggered. When I tell you, I went out with this lawyer one time. He took me to this really fancy restaurant, like 5-star. He was Jewish, but white presenting. And we were like sitting on this patio, this beautiful patio, and people could walk by on the street, but it was like a really fancy restaurant. So we're sitting, eating our food, minding our own business. This black man comes out of nowhere and he starts like going in. He's like, oh, I see you got this black queen next to you. You must feel so lucky. You must feel like a man because you took our black queens away from us. And I know you just trying to hit it. I know you just want some black pussy. I was like, mind you, my steak was cooked to perfection, so I was just eating and enjoying my steak, could care less about the scrub on the road. But boy, did I feel bad for my date, because he probably felt bad. But girl, I was stuffing my face. I was like, so what do you like to do on the weekends? What are your hobbies? Like, I totally ignored.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. Y'all need to start thinking long and hard before you make that decision after the breakup to be outside, because I'm not gonna cap to you. As a dude, we can be head over heels for you. We'll be in love with you, simp, do all this stuff for you. The moment we feel like you outside and other folks can get you, over with. Over with. I don't know what it is, bro. It's just something about, like, once you feel like she not what you thought she was, you get disgusted. And I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what I know. So y'all need to be real careful before y'all make that decision to be outside or try to get some get back. Because if you really love that man, don't blow it. I told y'all.
now we see with this video, I kind of relate, because in the sense like there was like this hun, yeah, you know, I was feeling this girl, you feel me? She was like, yeah, she was cool, you feel me? She was giving me the vibe too, you feel me? We were flowing and everything. And listen, I'm still in school, so like I met this girl like at school, so I was like doing something, you feel me? And then I see this girl at school, and like with the way she was dressed, like she was dressed like fucking, she also wasn't dressed like the person I met when I took her on like the first date, you feel me? And I was just so confused. I was like, yo, like I thought you were the one, you feel? I thought like, you know, I could settle down. Like not settle down, but like I was just like repulsed, you feel me? I was just weirded out when I saw her looking like that, because it was surprising to me. So he kind of has a point, you feel me? He's spitting facts. No cap, no kids. He's spitting facts.
If you want to fuck her the first date, or you want to fuck her the first night, just go to a hotel bar or go to a hotel lounge. Go to somewhere that is going to serve drinks and somewhere where you can get a booth. 90% of the job is done if you just do that.
He's actually pretty prosperous. He's making close to $40,000 a year. But what are you laughing at? You're
How
laughing
much are
at
you?
Very low income. Okay.
It's okay.
You know, what do you think the average income is?
The average minimum is 100,000. Like, that's barely making it. In California, especially, too. That's like minimum wage.
Huh?
Okay, so if you're dating in your 30s, this is for you. I need you to stop and I need you to listen because I need some advice, okay? So I'm trying to date. I'm trying. Although I don't feel emotionally ready. I don't feel emotionally available, but I'm trying. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to be 32 soon. Very soon. And I don't feel like I have time to sit at home and get ready and like spend time on myself and heal and all these things, because what if that takes 5 more years? And then what? I'm going to be 35, 36, 37 years old. Now I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Let me go date. No. Like, I want kids. I want to be a mom. I want to be somebody's wife. And I don't want to start that at 40 or even 35. So like, I don't know. Does anybody else in their 30s just feel rushed? Like, rushed to find your person and settle down and do all these things, even though you're not necessarily ready? Or is it just me? And if you're going through the same thing, like, just give me some advice. Like, how are you guys handling this?
She should have thought about this while she was in her 20s. No doubt during that time she was partying, riding the carousel and getting dug out by Chads and Tyrones. Now she needs healing, but wants to date, have children and get married. She presents herself in a place of lower value instead of higher value.
You have no value.
If you had a child that wanted to get into pornography, an 18-year-old of course, you would support them getting into it, correct?
Yeah, you know, you ask the most like basic, arrogant, disgusting questions.
Well,
no, like I just need to let you know, like you're a little prick, and you're lucky that I've even sat here this long and entertained this conversation. But yeah, I don't care as long as they're happy. But you ask all the basic, like just so small-minded. Like, you're just very disappointing. I really thought that you would have something interesting to ask me, but you just asked the same questions I've been asked countless of times before. And I really thank you for your time. Thank you so much for interviewing me. But yeah, have a nice day.
Can you give us an example of a good question?
What do you think the meaning of life is?